In bare feet, nonetheless. All right, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to AMHQ Early. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. So rain on tap for the Northeast now. Then we've got another round of severe storms in the plains, and everything gets very busy through the Southeast again. Yesterday, the Southeast got hit very hard. Let's start with what's happening right now. We've got the rain from this system that's moving up through the Northeast. Some snow, actually, too, in parts of Maine. A little bit of a dip in our jet stream, allowing some of that cold air to get us that snow in Maine. But other than that, it's just a chilly, rainy, sort of windy day. Boston, you guys are in it right now. Hartford, Providence as well. Just a steady soaking rain. Look at these yellows on our radar. This is just a heavy rain out there, and temperatures are in the 40s. Plus the wind is blowing. Not a comfortable day at all. All right, so let's time that out and show you how long this rain lasts in the Northeast for today. We're going to see the showers through the morning. Philly, still some left, but you're almost done. New York, you'll be done by lunchtime. Boston, you hang on to that rain for most of the day. And, if there's anything else across Pennsylvania, it's scattered showers, perhaps, that happen throughout the rest of the day. Maine, we hang on to some snow, and it'll be a wet, gloppy snow at that, the kind that is so heavy for shoveling, very similar to what you got just at the end of last week. Now, flood watches are up across this big area here, across central New York, down into Pennsylvania. There's two events, today's event, and then another event into Thursday that's going to bring heavy rainfall, and that's why these flood watches are up for both of those. The Black River, the Seneca River, all could see some flooding as we look at some big rain coming actually through today, and then again with that second system coming in later this week. 1 to 2 inches today. Again, the snow piling up there into Maine and northern parts of New Hampshire. And then we got another system coming in on Thursday to add to all of this. Some of these totals could be up to a foot, maybe even 12 to 18 inches in the mountain. Portland, it's maybe an inch-ish, if anything, for you. I'm not expecting a lot much more than just a real steady, chilly rain. Look at this forecast. 33 degrees tonight, 41 with
a flash flood warning has been issued
through the afternoon. There's the chance that late morning some storms fire up as well, but especially into the afternoon. The red zone for today extends from Oklahoma up into Arkansas and southern Missouri, so it's a little farther north than these past couple of systems. It's the same kind of system, an upper level low that's digging down and driving a surface low developing right here across the plains. So we've got central and eastern Oklahoma and southwestern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas with a 3 out of 10 on the Torcon. The main threat is going to be hail, and then there's a gusty wind threat as well, and then there's this isolated tornado risk going on. So here's the upper level low carving out here again right across the front range. We're going to see a surface low develop. This is also going to bring some snow to the Colorado Rockies. Denver, you've got another chance of getting some snow. We'll see if you do it this time. But anyway, this is the next system that is the big weather maker getting into the next several days. Today, thunderstorms will fire Oklahoma, getting into Arkansas and Missouri. We'll watch the surface low track actually up into Missouri. So as we see that mid-level energy come on here, the jet stream energy come in here, we're watching for some thunderstorms to develop. You can see the timing is mainly into the afternoon and early evening. Tulsa, Oklahoma, you guys are in it. Kansas City, even some thunderstorms coming in overnight tonight into the early hours tomorrow. And then that all tracks up into the Midwest. That's where the surface low is going to track. But out ahead of it, there's going to be a lot more going on into the south and east. So there's a lot to talk about with this next system. And we'll line it all up for you right here on AMHQ Early. This is just the beginning of our next system.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
And again, the timing for some events for you as we go coast to coast right now and check out your Tuesday morning weather headlines. People south of do have some rain though coming back into the picture. So let's talk about all of it. We've got the rain out there this morning stretching from Wisconsin, southern Minnesota, Minneapolis at the moment, no rain for you, and hopefully we keep it dry for the morning commute. This is all swinging through the Midwest. Already picked up about an inch of rain in a couple of spots in lower Michigan, and we'll get some more rain right through the day today. So rainy, cloudy for most of you here, Indianapolis, Cleveland. Temperature's not terribly cold. We're going to be 58 in Indy and 59 in Cleveland, but it's just those showers, at least for the morning, that will make the day a little bit murky. Now here we go into tomorrow. This is when we have that risk of thunderstorms, possible severe weather tomorrow. Same system I was just talking about in the Midwest.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
Thunderstorms, Chicago by morning. The storms are in your area, and Detroit as well. And the chance for severe weather up into, say, Cincinnati, Indianapolis. You guys have the chance for severe weather. This is tomorrow on Wednesday. This system moves into the mid-Atlantic, and as it does, behind it, we're going to be looking at some much chillier air coming in. So a rain-snow mix possible in Michigan, northern Indiana, and into even Ohio. Appalachians too, you guys will see that. But the same system at the same time will be driving possible severe weather into D.C., possibly into Philadelphia as well. A lot of jet stream energy in here by the time we get into the mid-Atlantic on Thursday. Chicago for you, look at this forecast. We go from rain to possibly snow by Thursday morning. All right, so coming up this morning, strong storms leave the southeast right here, right across the Florida Panhandle, and it has been triggering thunderstorms all night long in the same areas. It's really added up. Right now here in the Big Bend area of the Florida Panhandle, we've got Mayo and Perry, a flash flood warning until 8:45 local time. This rain has dropped 6 to 9 inches already in this area, and very concerned here about flash flooding. It's certainly a possibility. That's why the warning is in effect until 8:45 local time. Plus, this cell now moving into the Jacksonville area could have winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and the possibility for some hail as well. So just a busy morning, and look at all this lightning.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
In the last 24 hours with these thunderstorms, continuing to watch these thunderstorms train right on top of each other. So I imagine that there's going to be additional flash flood warnings coming out through the morning with a kind of atmospheric setup like this. Today's severe weather threat stretches from Oklahoma into the Ozarks of Arkansas and southern Missouri. New this morning, people across the southeast have plenty of storm damage to clean up today. 29 minutes past the hour as AMHQ Early continues. Right now, we've got a slight break in the severe weather, but that's all going to change this afternoon. We'll start by watching the southern plains, and then tomorrow it's the southeast to get hit again. It's a website for the Atlanta office that they're asking for your storm reports. You can go on their website, and there's ways that you can submit. So if you've had damage, because it's all useful in them surveying and to try to assess the type of storm that caused that damage. So let's talk about what's happening today, and then we'll get into the next round of southeast weather coming in.
A flash flood warning has been issued for our area.
Heading up here into the northeast, it's just rain, but it's still heavy rain at that, and it's a little windy. It's cool. It's really not that nice of a day out here. New York City, still some showers around. Boston, we are in a soaking rain. Hartford, let's see, down towards New Haven, Providence, you guys are all in the soaking rain, and we're going to keep that going through the day. So rain showers for you, New York City, this morning, off and on, kind of tapering off after lunchtime, though there is the chance in New York you still could get some showers this afternoon, even beyond that. Same thing in Philly, same thing in Pittsburgh. We just don't really get to dry out completely today. There could be some peaks in sunshine across Pennsylvania, and certainly will be in D.C. and I say up towards Wilmington, Delaware. But overall, the heaviest of rain is going to be farther north. That's where some of the flood watches are up. Flood watches from central and western New York back down into northeastern Pennsylvania. The Black River, the Seneca River, two rivers that could flood. And it's not just about today's rain. Those flood watches up for the fact that we're going to get another big rain event coming in on Thursday. 1 to 2 inches of rain easily with the rain that's going on for you right now. And then we look at the snowfall. It's adding up, especially in northern New Hampshire, up in the mountains, and into parts of Maine, too. Again, when you get low elevation, we could get more than a foot of snow, 8 to 12 inches of snow possible up in interior spots of Maine, up towards Jackman, Maine for that. Portland, for us, it's probably not much accumulation, maybe some slushy snow out there. That's about it. Our temperatures hovering in the mid to upper 30s. You know, for today, we've got our active weather starting back into the plains. That's the beginning of it all. The thunderstorms that we see today in Oklahoma and then Missouri, those are going to be the sort of the main system, the parent system that feeds our severe weather that goes from Wednesday to Thursday into the mid-Atlantic. And severe weather is possible in D.C. and Philadelphia into your Thursday. That moves out, and then behind it, it's about the cooler air coming in and temperatures going below average through most of the weekend. In fact, it really takes till Sunday to get places in the south and east back above average. Although you can see you're back above average pretty quickly. Dallas into the mid-80s by Saturday and Sunday, and sort of a messy pattern in the Colorado Rockies, but we'll get a break from all of the severe weather by the time we get through this next round. Now, terrifying twisters tearing through the south.